In this video, I'll go over the specifics of a $2,000 stimulus check that will be given out in 2024 to low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries, such as those who get Social Security retirement benefits, SSDI survivors, spouses on SSI, Virginia RB low-income individuals without income. People with disabilities and older individuals are my target audience, and I want to concentrate on answering some questions that I get practically every day. Let's discuss it in more detail in the comments section below from some of you in the community. Going over the specifics, let me first take a moment to confirm that, yes, this video is devoted to low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries, as I indicated at the beginning of the video. The reason for this is that these people's financial situations have been extremely difficult over the previous. Many low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries who do receive Social Security benefits have been asking the same question for the past few years due to fast rising prices and your checks not keeping up. Are they going to raise our payments to receive financial aid of some kind, basic income guaranteed each month in checks? Again, the reason I want to concentrate on this topic is that you have seen all the studies and have heard me discuss all the reports and polls that are being released. Is universal basic income a one-time stimulus check or something similar? It's a very depressing moment to be alive. Low-income and fixed-income people have been struggling greatly over the past few years, and I don't even need to sit here and tell you this. You already know it. Take a look at your own financial status. Been incredibly awful. Many people are going through a very difficult time right now, as evidenced by the comments below, where many people are sharing their tales. It's very sad, in fact, from what I've observed recently. Some people are expressing they claim that sometimes they don't even eat because they don't have enough money to buy all the food they need, which is incredibly terrible, and something that no one should have to deal with right now, since it's a really big concern. Problem at the moment. So once more, I want to concentrate on certain questions, and this is what I get asked. I try my hardest to read as many comments as I can in the comment section below every single day, and the questions are coming in now, obviously. Despite having slightly different wording, they fundamentally ask the identical questions. That is, they ask how much and when will they get it? What is the estimated cost and who will be involved? How about Social Security? Regarding SSDI, are we included? What about SSI? Will it be available to us as well? How much will it cost? When will it be sent out? How will I receive it? I receive queries similar to these on a regular basis. Every day I get questions like this. Even with the current live streams we've been conducting, the same questions come in asking all these questions like this today. So why would so many people be asking the same question? These, or practically all of the ones I just listed, are why people are struggling and saying things like, I need to pay my bills, I need to pay my rent, I need to put some food on the table. Since nobody has any money at the moment, I need new clothes, shoes, and other items. The issue right now is that everyone needs more money. And even though the majority of people have almost no money at all right now, according to some reports that have been brought to light to you recently, like the total amount of money we own as Americans is almost nothing, and nobody has any savings left. It's a terrible scenario for almost everyone, but it's especially horrible for those with low incomes. That being said, that is the reason I wanted to concentrate on this specific $2,000 stimulus check for 2024 and address those queries for you in this video. Let's get started and quickly go over the specifics before we go. I appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, do yourself a great favor. Click the subscribe button below the video. It's completely free to do so. I'll be by your side every day, conducting research, keeping an eye on the news, and handling all the study on all the new releases that are available, currently keeping a careful eye on everything, and, once more, fighting for your rights. As you are aware, legislation, bills, packages, and ideas are being introduced by lawmakers, and things are moving quickly at the moment. A variety of facts being released whenever they choose to boost B-checks and other similar things, and ultimately, it all boils down to what happens in November. We all know what happens then, too. So do you think they would want our attention before then? The legislators kind of leap through hoops like a bunch of dolphins because they want our attention and a little applause, which I'm afraid I won't provide. These are always really important years and years that we receive a lot of attention. That for them because they've done almost nothing for us. As a result, I don't think it's necessary to sit down and give them a pat on the back and say, "Oh, you're doing such a great job." But they do want our attention. That we should keep watching whatever they're talking about, which is practically everything right now. Anyhow, long story short, please subscribe below. I'm always here to support you, no matter what, to keep you updated, and to try my best to highlight everything that comes up. Whatever you might be able to obtain or utilize. All right, now let's speak about the specifics of this. First, let me explain what it means to be a low-income or fixed-income beneficiary of Social Security. By Social Security, I mean all of its benefits. As I previously stated in the video, I'm only using the phrase Social Security to refer to the fixed income benefits that are available to everyone. However, keep in mind that when it comes to these various programs, there are situations when they are available on a monthly basis. We constantly question, hey, are we going to be included on this? Can we possibly grab some of this as well? Because we've been left out on so many things with UBI, GBI, and other programs like this. The child tax credit payments, for instance, even while this isn't the case for everyone, there are many low-income or fixed-income beneficiaries who are unable to take use of it, don't have a source of income that they would like to use to supplement it and receive part of that, but they frequently don't meet the requirements. That's another tale, but you get the idea. This is the scenario where we often think, oh great, are they going to leave us out again? Well, what do you know? There's no surprise here if they have, so allow me to go over the specifics, since, once more, many of you are in this scenario. The neighborhood wants to know if they authorize more stimulus checks. Would we be included and will we receive anything? $2,000, $1,400, $1,500, $2,500. Any game, regardless of its outcome, is unaffected by the amount of money involved. Eligibility. Now, in the case that they make an announcement this year, let me say that there aren't many months left before November 2024. I realize it's still a few months away, but it will arrive quickly, and there will be a lot of things. It takes a very long time. Major events like this require a lot of lead time, so, it takes several months. However, as a result, in the unlikely event that they really issue more, would you be classified as a fixed income beneficiary for stimulus payments, regardless of the amount? The short answer is yes, but here's the thing. I can't say for sure 100% see you, since we don't know the specifics, to authorize something or approve something similar once more. The specifics of these have since altered, but keep in mind the 3 checks we received in, say, 2020 and 2021. Those 3 checks that we received throughout that roughly 1-year period of time. The qualifying requirements and the cash amounts have varied, but all of them have one thing in common. Income has always been the determining factor. Other requirements, such as whether you owe back child support, also existed. Are you going to receive the necessary help if you have obligations that you need to transfer to the federal government? Thus, there are many situations like this where you might acquire it as an adult dependent. We're all different for every single round of checks, all right, but generally speaking, if another event occurred, you would probably be included if another check was given. Keep in mind that eligibility is always determined entirely by income, and then they add a few restrictions to it, such as, you would be included if your income is below this threshold, and you're not claimed as a dependent, or something like. Just keep in mind that the conditions could change at any time, so be prepared for that. Once more, I want to get this out there quickly, because as of right now, no stimulus check in any amount has been approved. That being said, are we looking at the economy? I'm not sure. Depending on what you look at, things may be going downhill a little bit. For example, some people claim that the economy is robust and in good condition, and that's all our fault because we did a terrific job. The actual state of the economy is not nearly as good as many people make it out to be, and that's what we need to keep an eye on. I know I've stated this before, but if you look at the real facts and real data, in other movies, everything is based on and predicated on the state of the economy. When the economy deteriorates, they always pass hundreds of billions or trillions of dollars, and use that money to fund various forms of stimulus.